I'm Elizabeth Tebow, and this is My Dramatic Life. Hi everyone, I just want to start out by saying sorry I have a later video. I wasn't feeling that great earlier, and I might say for my episodes that time's going to vary just because of different things. So, yeah, the new time is just going to be very varied, I'm sorry, but that's the only way it's going to work because a lot of stuff is going on. I am first going to talk about a question that I was asked on Ask.fm. Someone wanted to know 5 interesting facts about me, what I like, and then after that I'm going to do drama because someone wanted me to do more drama. But honestly, I don't have tons right now, like sort of, but not like extreme amounts. So I might not always have drama to tell you. Sorry, but what can you do? Okay. So, one interesting fact about me is that I didn't always live in this area. When I was a baby, I was born in Virginia. My dad was in the army, so we lived a lot of different places, but I only lived there and then here since I was born then, obviously. I lived there up until I was like preschool age, and then I came here and I went to preschool, and then I did elementary school and junior high and high school, obviously. So that's one thing. I'm not gonna lie, I had a hard time coming up with these, but hey, what can you do? And second thing was when I was younger, I wanted to be a lot of different things. One of the things, dolphin trainer. I wanted to live in Florida and be a dolphin trainer and stuff. But then I found out how much biology and all that other stuff you have to know and how it can be intense. I found that out when I was older, and I'm like, okay, never mind. And then I thought about being a veterinarian, but then how much schooling and everything that is, and I'm like, and certain things you have to do, I'm like, never mind. So I had a lot of different ideas of what I wanted to do when I was younger. Also, another one is I may seem outgoing sometimes to people, but I'm actually really shy when you meet me, just because I don't know the person yet, and I don't know what to expect and what they're like. So it takes me a little while to warm up to the person. Once they get on a topic that I can relate to, then I kind of like feel at home, like wow, we have something in common, or just something, a basic question. And then once I get to know that person, I'm not shy anymore, but at first I am. Then the last one is sometimes I say things to make it seem like everything's okay, and I'm not upset, but deep down I like feel hurt and stuff. Like with relationships, your ex might say, "Oh, I found this girl" and stuff, and you may say like, "Oh, that's great" and everything like that. And inside you're hurting and you're like kind of jealous because you used to have a close relationship with that person and things didn't work out and they moved on. So I'm kind of like that at times, I'm not gonna lie, but I think a lot of people are because you don't want to show that you're hurt because you know that it's probably not going to make a difference, and just you don't want to show that emotion sometimes because you feel like that gives the other person power, kind of thing. So yeah, that's that. And now for drama. I'm not gonna say the name of this because it's just like it's done with now and it's fine. And I just don't want to cause drama from that. I was going on a school field trip on a weekend with the early childhood program at my school. We're going to New York City on a bus trip. So I was trying to get a friend to come with me so I would really truly know someone to hang out with because we were going to the Bronx Zoo and then just exploring on our own. And my friends couldn't come for one reason or the other. One was busy, the other was not a morning person. She's like, if it was later, I could do it, but I can't. So I'm like, great. So I asked this girl who is in my class, can I hang out with you? And she's like, yeah. And she brought her 2 kids, and we're having a pretty good time, looking at the animals and all that stuff. And then I found out that I was like, so can we go to Central Park after this? And she said, well, actually, we were going to go to a bubble show and a Broadway show. We're not sure what yet. And so I couldn't hang out with him. And I was like, all scared. I was like, what? I was expecting to hang out with you this whole time. It was basically a misunderstanding. And so I was really nervous. Luckily, a family friend moved to New York City, so I had a guy friend of mine go onto my Facebook and get her cell phone number, and I was able to call her and luckily go on errands and do some fun stuff, get a smoothie, get some a body balm thing that goes in that's um, like smelling good and goes through the water in a bath. And I got to see her son, and that was great. So luckily it ended up working out. But I learned my lesson. Do not go on a trip where you don't know anyone that well, because I don't want that happening again. We talked about it later. I explained how I was upset, and she said, I'm sorry, if I had more money, I would have, paid for you and stuff, but it was just kind of last minute, and I didn't know you thought we were, gonna hang out the whole time. So I forgave her, it was just a misunderstanding, but that was definitely very scary and upsetting. New York City's so big. I haven't been there a lot, so I couldn't just wander by myself and everyone was together, so it's just like, wow. But it ended up working out and being fine, and I made a friend through it, Jennifer Ann, who was really nice, and I like her a lot, and we're good friends now. We did shopping trips and stuff. And we talked on the bus and could relate about a lot of different stuff. And then the other drama is that I'm like nervous about one professor that I'm gonna have because he has a good and bad review. A bad review of him was like he has like a monotone voice and he loses assignments. Someone turned in their thing and they didn't get full credit, turned in late and like no credit, and just that he's not the best teacher. So I was like, great, I just don't want to have stress, especially since it's my last year. I'm getting my teacher's assistant certificate. I'll graduate May 21st. So I'm like, I just don't want any drama. I don't want to be stressed out. So, but I figured I can always talk to the professor. I mean, the department chair if I have any problems with him, but it should be fine. But I'm just kind of nervous. You always get nervous about certain people. Luckily, my other professor, I know. I had her before. So yeah, that's it. Let me know if you have any other ideas of some good topics next week. I am going to not be able to do a video because my sister is getting married. Yay! So I'll be busy doing that, and I won't get back because we're going to stay at the hotel by there, so I won't be able to do it next week, but the week after I should be able to. And then I'm going to talk about my family, my hopes and dreams, and different stuff about me. Oh yeah, I've forgotten, this person also wanted me to say like what I like. I like animals. Um, Dolphins are cute, but especially dogs. They're so precious and fun to play with. And then I like my family a lot, of course, and my friends. They mean the world to me, and they're always there for me. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. Love you all, my fans.